From downtown Scranton, this is Northeast Current. WQPX invites you to join us as we explore public affairs, current events, and arts and culture in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. Now, let's meet today's guests on Northeast Current.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the four-time Telly Award-winning program, Northeast Current, right here on WQPX TV, Digital Channel 32. At this time, I'd like you to pull up a cup of coffee, prepare for your morning drive, and prepare for a long day at work. But before that starts, though, I'd like you to just take some time out and relax, enjoy this great program that we have today. And today we've got two very special guests with us. We actually got four special guests with us, but this first segment we've got two very lovely young ladies here. We've got Lila McDonald, and we've also got Erin Sullivan from the West Players at West Scranton High School. Ladies, thank you for taking time out of your morning here. I know you got a big day at school ahead of you, but thanks for waking up so early to join us here.
Thank you. Thanks
Anytime.
Well, we're going to start out a little bit of biography. Lila, we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Lila McDonald. I'm a sophomore at West Scranton High School. I've been in the drama club since freshman year. I love being on stage. I've been dancing since I was 3, and I really enjoy performing. And on the side of that, I run cross country, I run track, I'm a cheerleader, and I also play softball and basketball. But drama has to be one of my favorites. I love being on stage, and I'm really happy to be a part of the show.
What got you started in drama? When did you get started into the field of arts?
Well, see, I've always liked to dance. I've had a lot of fun with dance and performing, and I love movies. I'm a big movie person. And when I got into high school, I was like, I'm going to try out for the drama club. And when I joined, I just really enjoyed it. Like, my first production was Grease, and that was a lot of fun, and I'm really happy to be a member of it.
What would you say, Lila, some of the biggest challenges behind being, a student plus on top of what you got going on with the plays?
Well, a lot of the times when you get home from school, you got to go right to practice or right to rehearsal, and you also got to do your homework and study, but it's worth it because I have a great time, and I can usually get it all done.
Now, you've been in arts a while. For any of our younger listeners or our younger watchers that are viewing this program today, what advice would you give to any of them as they're looking to get started into the acting?
Oh, just be yourself, and just always don't be nervous. Never be nervous on stage. Just get out there and have fun with it, and like you'll see, everybody has the potential to do well in it.
Awesome.
It's a
answers.
lot of fun.
Now, Erin, I'm going to move over to you real quick. Tell us a little bit about yourself, if you could, please.
My name is Erin Sullivan. I'm a junior at West Scranton High School. I've been in the drama club since freshman year. It was like one of the main things. As soon as I saw I could pick my electives, I was like, speech and drama class, that is the one I'm joining. I forgot the first audition for the first play, so I almost didn't even make it in the first play. But yeah, I'm a dancer. I love dancing. I've been dancing since I was 2.5 years old. It's like I'm an assistant teacher now at my dance studio, so it's probably one of my favorite things.
You're a pretty busy person. I mean, we were talking a little bit before the camera started rolling. I mean, you've got this, you've got your schooling, you work a couple of jobs. You run a pretty active schedule.
Yeah, I work 2 jobs. I work at downtown at Pizza by Papa's, and I work at Zoomies at the shops, and dance every other night, plus teaching the classes. So it's every night I've got something to do. I don't know what a social life is anymore. It's crazy.
Now, I asked Lila this question a couple of seconds ago. I'm going to ask you as well. Our young viewers out there, what advice would you give to them as they get into the acting arts?
Try out for anything you possibly can. Don't be nervous if you don't think you're going to get a part. It doesn't matter. I tried out for both plays. I got background dancers both times, but they were both still one of the best experiences that I've had. And you meet a lot of good people.
Let's lead up a little bit, though, and talk about the plays themselves. Now, Erin, if you could, you both have 2 separate productions going on. If you could tell us a little bit about yours first and lead the audience to a breakdown of what's happening with that play and what the plot is about.
I play Alice in the 12 Days of Christmas, and it's basically Alice comes out on stage. She thinks she's in her winter talent show about to sing the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, for the audience. And then next thing you know, the partridge comes out. Doesn't even let me finish the first line. He's like, hey, are you Alice? And yeah, who are you? And apparently my boyfriend, Matt, sent me all of the gifts from each day of the 12 Days of Christmas. So I'm on the stage, next thing you know, people are coming out from everywhere. There's the 2 turtle doves come out as lawyers. It's really funny. I think it's a great play.
I got to see the Pied Pipers or the 5 golden rings. Hopefully they don't put it in a pie so you break your jaw or something.
5 golden rings is actually probably one of my favorite scenes to do in the play.
We'll have to give you that, so we'll get you to recap that scene before we close this interview out. Lila, moving on to you. You've got a separate production going on as well. What do you have?
My play is called The Elf Rebellion, and I play Dipsy the Elf. He's a very, like, the Scrooge of Christmas, and he's just mean. And I enjoy playing mean. And the other elves, they're nice. They're all happy and working in the toy factory. And I'm complaining because we never get paid, because Santa's mean as well in this play. So I complain to Santa, and I create a big strike, and we go on strike, and then Santa eventually lightens up, and then everybody, like, everything comes together, and we're all in the Christmas spirit again. But so it's a lot of fun. I really like working with it.
So there's a Grinchy elf. I don't want to say a mean elf because that sounds, but is there the Hermes elf, the nice elf that keeps the spirit light, that keeps the holiday spirit going?
Yes, I play a Dipsy, and he's the mean elf, and then there's another elf named Sid, and he's very lighthearted, very into Christmas spirit, always happy, singing, and I'm sitting there like, shut up, stop singing, everybody, I can't take this anymore, I'm throwing my tools off the bench. And then there's Doodle, who is another elf, and she's kind of like in the middle, not too mean, not too nice, just getting her job done, but it's a lot of fun when it all comes together.
Very nice. Now I'm going to have you both here, as we got a couple minutes left in this interview, but have you both give me a line from your play, if you could. Just reenact a little something for the audience to take a look at, so when they head out, what to expect. So Aaron, we'll start with you. I know we were talking about the 5 golden ring one. That's your favorite line. So I'll give you this platform to look at our audience and give a glimpse of what's to come.
Well, Smiling Bob, the salesman, comes out. I'm really excited. I'm on stage. I'm like, yes, the 5 golden rings are coming. I'm so excited. I sing the 5 golden rings part, and this grungy-looking salesman comes out, and he's like, oh, yeah, are you Alice? And then he gives me his whole spiel about his Christmas layaway plan. And I figure it out, and I'm standing there, and he's giving me his big ad, and it's 5 down payments of 20%, and then like another payment of 50%, and I'm standing on the stage, I'm doing my math, and I look at him, and I'm like, that's 150% of the price. And I find out that I have to pay the last payment because Matt, who is my boyfriend in the show, didn't pay. And then at the end, he reads a letter to me, and he's like, Dear Alice, I hope you're enjoying all of your presents. By the way, Smilin' Bob is a lying thief. Love you, Matt. I think, I just love that line.
That sounds like the actual Christmas. That sounds like Black Friday, which is actually coming up here. Regina, when is that? Before or after this broadcast? Black Friday? After, so. Okay, yeah. So I mean, I'm so early in the morning, so please forgive me. I'm lost on the dates. I still think it's like July. But Lila, if you could, though, same thing as her Alice role. What give us a line from your role in the play as Dipsy?
Okay. Well, I am ranting, and I say, you hear me, Santa? I know you got video cameras everywhere. You're never going to get us to work unless you pay us. You hear me? And I'm angry, and he comes out, and he's like, no more Mr. Nice Guy, and he sends like evil elves to come get us, and I'm like, Oompa Loompas, are you kidding me? And I'm like, you're mutant freaks. And I guess that's high point of my line.
That's a very, very solid sounding performance. I'm looking forward to seeing this. So I'm looking forward to coming out and seeing this myself, and for anybody out there that's watching this program, where's this going to be held at and when?
It's December 1st and 2nd. Saturday, December 1st is at 7:30, and Sunday, December 2nd, it's at 2 o'clock, and it's at West Scranton High School. Okay,
and Lila, if you could fill us in, do you know what the ticket prices are and where tickets can be purchased?
Are they 4 and 2?
They are $5 for adults and $3 for children 10 and under.
Tickets can be purchased at the door.
And at the Santa Parade, we're actually giving out little coupons that are $1 off tickets. So if you see us walking through the Santa Parade.
Yeah, if you see us at the Santa Parade, we'll be
know.
there.
Welcome back to the Northeast Current here on WQPX Digital Channel 32. Last segment we had a couple of young ladies, Erin and Liza, on here to talk about some upcoming productions with the West Players. We got 2 gentlemen here, a pair of twin brothers, the Luciano brothers, Kristen and Justin. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate it. Now, I'm going to start things off, we could talk a little bit about your backgrounds. Justin, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Justin, I'm going to talk a little bit about your background. Give the watching audience a breakdown of your background, how you got into this point.
Well, I started off in the drama club freshman year, and I just kind of fell in love with the theater, and ever since then I've just been in every production. Acting is, probably one of the biggest things in my life right now.
And you got a big accomplishment coming up. I mean, you were just accepted into one of the great armed services, correct?
Yes, sir. I joined the Marine Corps, and I leave for boot camp in July.
Well, congratulations to you. The Marines, they say the few, the proud. I'm looking forward to and I appreciate you serving our country that way.
Thank you.
Christian, moving over to you. Give us a quick rundown of your background.
I joined the drama club when I was a freshman, and I've played characters ever since. I really like to act, and I like to act like someone else. I love learning lines and love having the power to make people laugh and stuff.
Now, being brothers and being so tightly knit, how do you think that helps in the rapport of plays when you work together and being in a drama club?
It makes it easier to learn lines together. We feel more comfortable on stage as if not knowing someone and acting with them. So it makes it a lot more fun.
Like, it feels easier to act with Justin because I know how he is, and I know what he might say, he might not say, so then it's easier, and like the blocking, it's a lot easier to act with like someone you know than someone you don't know.
Absolutely. Now, if you could, and we'll start with you, Christian. You guys got a big production coming up here December 1st and 2nd. Lead us through a little background. Give us a little rundown of the plot of what to expect.
It's a crazy play. 12 Days of Christmas. It's about a girl named Alice, and she is getting all the 12 Days of Christmas things as a gift from her boyfriend. And everyone sort of has like a little bit of a crazy character to them. I'm playing Smiling Bob, and I am a salesman that is selling her the 5 golden rings, but I am a rip-off. And then another play we are doing is the Gangsta Claus, and it's about a gangster Santa Claus type thing going on.
Gangster Santa Claus. Just elaborate a little bit on this. Gangster Santa Claus, you were telling me this, and I'm telling you right now, if anybody watching this doesn't buy tickets after hearing this explanation, what's wrong with you? Go ahead.
Well, I play Paco / Santa, and the whole background of the story is that I tried to rob a grocery store, and I wind up giving Santa a heart attack, and he fills me up with Christmas spirit, and I become the new Santa, and I get into a quarrel with Rudy because I don't pay him money for being on my Escalade guiding it.
In the waiting room there, as we were chatting, preparing for this interview, I think we called it a mix of It's a Wonderful Life meets Boys in the Hood. I mean, give us a rundown. I mean, how would you compare it? How would you?
I think it's like everything that I've ever seen in my life. It's funny because it's sweet and it's childish, but yet it has that kind of teenage, mature humor to it.
All right, now real quick, we're going to wrap up this interview. We do got 1 minute left here in the program. We do thank you for taking time out of your mornings to join us here on Northeast Current. But if you each could, take a quick second or two and give us a line from your characters. Either one of your characters, whether it's Bob or Rudy, either one works for me.
What's up, Santa?
Rudolph, my red-nosed reindeer.
I ain't your reindeer.
There's a clip, ladies and gentlemen. December 1st and 2nd. Be sure to get your tickets now. And again, if you could real quick let us know how much tickets are and where they can be
They're
purchased.
$5 for adults, $3 for kids. And the play is on the December 1st and 2nd. On the 1st it's at 7:30, and on the 2nd it's at 2 o'clock.
And that's at West Granton High School?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Well, we'd like to thank you both. Christian, Justin, thank you for taking time out to join us. It's certainly looking forward to seeing this play on December 1st.
Thank you.